I am on yet another sailboat up here in the north of Norway, and I cannot believe how lucky I am. Honestly, I have to be the luckiest person on this planet. But we have clear blue skies and the sun is out. That is certainly something that we cannot take for granted up here. The whole last week it has just been stormy for I think 4 or 5 days in a row. I even left my sailboat and rented a cabin because it was too many stormy nights in a row. And now it's blue skies exactly on the day that I'm going out sailing. So this is not my sailboat. My sailboat is still not ready to be sailing probably anytime soon. But this boat is called the Raido. It's a steel vessel and I'm going to be working on here as a crew the next week. So I'm right now helping the owner to deliver the boat from a nearby island to Tromsø. Because I've never sailed on this boat, I've only visited it once, and that was I think 2 years ago. So it's nice that we get to do this delivery together before we're on here with guests. It's a little bit of a sea trial for the two of us. And it was really helpful to have these 2 days together to get to know each other, for me to get to know the boat, and also for us to understand how we communicate with each other. Every skipper does things differently, so for me stepping on as crew is always a question of learning to understand how this particular skipper likes to do things on the boat. And it's amazing if we can do that before we're actually heading out on a trip.
Hydraulic fluid?
Just,
no. How often? No.
I haven't done it since I bought it.
Okay.
The boat that we're delivering, the owner had left it in Spildra, or on Spildra, it's an island. And now we're bringing it to Tromsø so that then we can do the sail trip, which means we just have 1 or 2 days of bringing her over. It's not too far, but it's nice to do it in 2 days. So that is what we're gonna do now. We're just gonna sail from Spildra to Tromsø. We're gonna do 1 stopover where we're gonna anchor in between some small, beautiful islands, and then we're gonna get the boat ready. And after I had taken 2 ferries from Tromsø to make it to Spildra, we immediately got started getting some food for our trip and prepping the boat to head out. And it was very nice seeing a boat in such good conditions that we basically just needed to get the dinghy on the boat and could head out straight away. There were some dolphins, or in a nisse. They were jumping up just in the sun. It was very cute. But oh, they're just here! What? They were so far away before. They just passed by. They came to see us. Nice! That's so cute! Could this day be even more perfect? There's like 4 or 5 of them. Wow, so many! Wow! Scratch that about being 4 or 5, that's more than 10. Wow, we're so lucky. With this weather and now the dolphins. Hi dolphins! And then we had already made it to our anchor spot, so we got to let down the anchor, see how we best communicated, with the skipper being at the helm and me at the bow. And luckily that all went so smooth. The communication was really nice on the vessel. Will you hold anchor?
Yeah, very good.
Good! And this goes in here. So beautiful with the snowy mountains around. Well, we'll sleep here now for 1 night, and then tomorrow we're gonna do the bigger leg all the way to Tromsø. That's at probably around 9 hours or so, I would estimate. Ooh. Good. Time for dinner. It's so clear I can see the ground and I see the anchor. It's nice with the logo up top.
Yeah. Raido.
Yeah. Raido, the sign that is on the top of the sail, that is an Old Norse rune, which basically means something in the direction of traveling, journeying. So the company that owns the boat, called Raido Journeys, they are basically called Journey, just combined between Old Norse and English. We are so lucky with this weather. It's clear blue sky, we can see the mountains around, and we have a really nice breeze from behind, so that we can do about 5 knots. That will anyways still change later. It will probably not mean that we can sail all the way, but right now this is just an amazing morning. So the boat that I'm on right now is called Raido. It's Raido's Journey. They do sail and ski trips, but also in the autumn whale trips where you can swim with whales, and then free diving in that way. And it's a really nice vessel, pretty big in comparison to what I'm used to before. Yeah, that mountain is giving us good speed. The mountains over there, just north of the Lyngen Alps. They're bringing us some gusts, but that's just as expected. And there's the next one coming now. If I'm honest, I have to say I often feel very torn in between adventure and living a cozy life. I love adventuring. I love being outdoors. I love exploring and traveling, and I've traveled, done backpacking for 10 years or so before falling in love with sailing. And now I'm just simply torn. And it's basically these two different characters within myself that I need to please in some way, and it's just not possible to please them at the same time, all the time, because they are just extreme opposites. But that's where I think sailing is coming in quite well, because with sailing you can be out exploring, but you can have your home with you, and you can be out in super remote places that you cannot even get to when you're in a camper van, but have your home with you. You have your bed with you, you have your kitchen with you, you have all your things with you. I can be sewing on there if I want to, I can be knitting, I can bake. Right now, not yet on my boat, so that's what I'm really missing. But at some point, I will have that boat ready for that. Or have a different boat. Who knows? But I think that's what I like about sailing, because at least at some point, if you have the right setup on the boat, it can be the right thing for these two characters within myself, these two extreme opposite sides of wanting comfort and quality and safety, and being able to just bake in my own kitchen and do that with sourdough, which is always a bit messy and takes so long, be knitting and sewing, but also active outside, exploring, challenging myself, present in difficult situations. Yeah, it's the balance in life, I guess, but my challenge seems to be to somehow please both sides of myself. Not always easy. So honestly, when I got this chance of delivering this boat, I had just been the person that wants to be cozy and wants to be in a nice little cabin baking. And I needed to challenge myself that I need to go out now and do this. Obviously, it's not super far outside my comfort zone. It's amazing weather, but it's not the safe cabin. And the person that I was when I had to leave home just wanted to stay there, wanted to go back into an office and work there and have the normal 9 to 5 and just be happy with that and be in a house. But I kind of had to force myself to do this trip. And also next week I'm going to be crewing on this boat. I need to challenge myself to do these things to kind of please that other side of myself as well. Otherwise I honestly just go nuts. Oh, then I did something wrong. You fall to the ground. I'm really not good at knitting yet. Still learning. Part of the knitting process, right? To have to open the project up again. But it's so frustrating. There's not the slightest boat. There's no boat around us. Nothing. This you don't have in the Mediterranean. But in the Mediterranean I would need to sit outside knitting with gloves and a big puffer jacket. Well, I would not be knitting there at all. Well, that was very nice. Yeah, it lasted surprisingly long. Are you staying in? Should I close here?
I'm staying in here.
As soon as the wind had left us and we had to turn on the motor, it was much nicer to be cozy inside, and the clouds were slowly building up until the moment that we came closer to Tromsø and we saw this big white wall. Almost there. We started in the sun and now it's snowing. Crazy.
Those two and the other orange, the big white one.
Okay. So after a short cozy time inside the boat, we got everything ready to enter the Tromsø harbor and to reach our destination. Here the boat would now be staying for a few days until the guests arrive, and I got to go home to my sailboat and to get some other projects done before heading out on our sail trip next week. The second would be very short. And I'll await the time when I'll look you in the eyes and say. And just like that, back into city life. Now I need to take the bus home. I'll have a few days before getting back onto the boat, and then the guests will be arriving and we're gonna head out. But that will be in the next video.